Be me, M27. Work sales at a tech company. Doing a big presentation, demo for a potential $300K plus client. Lost a bet on a football game and had to drink 3 cups of olive oil the night before. I'm in the middle of delivering my bit when suddenly it hits me. Try to clench my ass cheeks together, but it just forces the poop to liquefy and trickle all over my pants. Try to cough loudly to cover the sounds, but that forces my anus to convulse and shard more violently. Everyone wide-eyed staring at me, faces turning bright red. Anon, do you need to excuse yourself from the room for a moment? Nah, don't worry boss, I got this. Bend down to pick up the equipment for the demo. My shards are now aimed directly at the client's face. She starts vomiting and convulsing on the floor. Realize my poop has trickled onto the floor next to her face. She convulses into the poop. I reach down to try to save her but slip in her vomit. Faceplant right into my poop. Face covered in vomit and poop, hot diarrhea still exploding out my asshole. Knock over the projector. Try to pick it back up but smear poop all over the lens. The screen is now projecting my poop for the entire room to see. Break down crying. The tears mix with the poop on my face and blind me. Trying to feel my way out of the room. Accidentally grope one of the client's breasts. Boss screaming at me to get out. Stumble my way through the office, smearing poop all over the cubicles. Drive home and clean up. Get text from QT 3.14 secretary that our date is off and she will be seeing Chad from finance department instead. 18 missed calls, 10 VMs from boss. This was on Monday and I haven't spoken to anyone since. Should I just ghost them and tell my next employer I had cancer for the last 2 years and couldn't work? What would you do in this situation, Emmons? Be me. In the club. See a beautiful brunette. Stop her and say I think I know her. I don't. She's smiling and compliments my hair. Ask her to go outside. I get her Insta. After 3 minutes of chatting she says she is going back inside. Can I come with? No. Okay. Go outside again. She is there talking on the phone. Waves to me. I come over, she tells me she is having an important call, talking to a friend at 3 a.m., and basically tells me to leave. Notice her on the way home. She says she still isn't finished with her call. Go home. Realize she blocked me on Insta. MFW. When did I give her the ick exactly? She said she's going to be at the same club today. If I were to come there, would she act like him not there? Be me. Legit clairvoyant genius, bordering on predicting the future. Don't connect with 99.9% of humans, normies, because they are clinically retarded compared to me. Never had any friends or GFs. Women instinctively hate aspy men because we don't fall for their manipulation. Go to med school. Keep getting suspended for 6 months every year in there because I dunno, Hess just weird. Teachers legit put that in the reports. He does everything right but Hess just weird. He creeps us out when he does X, Y, Z. Med school exam commission says they have to suspend me but can't kick me out because I literally didn't do anything wrong. Takes me 10 years to finish med school. Become a raging alcoholic every time they suspend me. In a blackout drunk stupor I torture one of my rabbits in my own garden and get convicted for it due to a coal burner videotaping it. Allegedly kick my annoying puppy dog in garden. Police raid my home SWAT style like I killed someone. Police report this to med school. Why, you might ask? Because the local officer was angry I got off. Med school exam commit says they refuse to issue my diploma now despite having all points from the curriculum. Got fired from job because it depended on the diploma. Destitute. Her, it's your fault for being a degenerate alcoholic. My dear Asperger brothers, with my whole heart I strongly recommend you to just go neat and never try to do anything in academics, especially if you're not a cuck and insist on speaking your mind like a man. You will be chewed out and you will realize too late that your success has nothing to do with your actual results but on how much other humans, normies, like you. Yes, like you. The entire world hates us. Being high IQ is like being a nobleman during the French Revolution. Asperger isn't even real, it stems from being so high IQ that you never connect with other people because their thoughts are on the level of a dog compared to you, so you never socialize. Conclusion: death to normies. Me, shitposting at home. Hear loud shouting out my window. Get on the ground. Probably just drunk gabos playing grey bass. Pipe down homos. Get out of the car, get down on the ground now. Ah shit.jpg. Where's my fucking keys? Fuck. Run out to front yard. 3 cop cars. Get out of the fuck right fucking meow. Bystander, get out the car, idiots. Cop, chchck. Holy shit.jpg. MFW. The niggas, Latina-looking female and male, ended up cooperating and got up, but goddamn if for a minute there I didn't think I was about to see blood splatter. Post-sex. Anything interested happen in your hood tonight? Me. First year of computer science college. They're already looking at making me skip a year since I'm doing really well at coding. I'm in a third world country which hates gays and high IQ people. I'm not gay, but some guy says I am, and almost everyone believes him. Only have 4 friends who just smoke, but it's still better than nothing. I help them out when I can, with tests, anything of the sort. Genuinely was always overly kind to these guys. Main guy starts getting really mad over me sending fucking Instagram reels. You can tell it's staged, he just wants to cut me off. Leaves GC, and the other 2 guys go mysteriously silent. They must have another GC where they are talking shit about me or literally cut me off because of nothing, probably because I'm weird. WTF do I do? Me. Spent teenage years in front of a desktop. Somewhat alright looking. Never seen as the weird one, but also not popular. As I got older I failed to push myself out of my comfort zone. Zero emotional intelligence, lack of dating experience. A girl came and showed some hope as a potential. Thought of her someone precious and committed myself to protect the bonding. But no efforts from her. Couldn't cope up, so told her to stay. Took me for granted. Got cheated on. Me. B25. Most of my life, switched between bi and gay and eventually settled with gay. Had attraction with women and have been turned on by some before. There was even a girl I worked with when I worked in fast food that I felt really turned on by, but just hid it. Didn't have much sexual experience in general. Went on dating apps but never went anywhere with any guy I matched. Have felt attraction to guys but would never do anal play, or I would never suck dick. Decide to date one of gay friends who had a massive crush on me and would be my first relationship. Only lasted a couple months since I couldn't get turned on for sex. Didn't last long for penetration, didn't even like it that much to be honest. Breakup ended up with the relationship destroyed and him ghosting me. Starting to realize that I'm not as gay as I thought, and I might like women more. I know I'm obviously not straight, but what do I do with this information? I spent a good chunk of my life fitting into this label only to realize this isn't fitting. Is it too late for me to start dating women and getting a GF? I do want kids and a family in the future. Anyone's willing to give me some guidance? Me. Have porn addiction for years. Be single for years. Decide to cut porn by like 95%. Couple of months later pay for a month of Hinge. Somehow actually getting a bunch of matches now. Meet one woman. Have sex, feel almost nothing. Dick goes limp. She's actually very cool about it and I still feel good non-sexually when I'm with her. Did I ruin myself forever? I don't even really like jerking off or porn anymore. When I was in high school I wanted to fuck every girl there, so I know I'm not really asexual. TL, Doctor, I got too flirty with a co-worker and it's sexual harassment. Me, 30. Co-worker is 25. Very meek and oblivious, Probably lost her virginity at 22 kind of girl. Have never touched her. Wink at her every time I see her, she sits near me. Make jokes about when we're married or when you're my wife. Guess I have been obviously checking her out. She never seemed bothered. Got pulled aside by HR, and they hinted a complaint has been made, not by her, and Jay should probably find a new workplace. I don't want to leave, the money is good and job is brain dead. I guess I can stop flirting with my waifu, but I think people are talking about me. This I also don't give much of a fuck about, but how do I stay and avoid getting fired?